Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another pick a card reading. And today's requested topic is what is my pregnancy journey going to be like? Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't miss any updates. You can go ahead and thumbs up. Let me know that you like the video. And if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year or your love forecast for the rest of the year, those Vimeo links can be found below as well. If you're watching this at the time I have uploaded the May 2022 general monthly zodiac reading, so you can go ahead and check those out on the Vimeo channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found below in the description box as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. I'm going to give you a moment to go ahead and make your selection of among the three bellies on the screen, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so for those who chose belly number 1, what is your pregnancy journey going to be like? Okay, the first thing I'm getting is that with this group, you may not want to know the gender. If not throughout the entire pregnancy, I feel like you're not going to want to know the gender for a while. Possibly like 7, 8, like the 7th or 8th month. Like you might have like a gender reveal or something around the 7th or 8th month of your pregnancy. But I feel like you're going to want to go majority of these pregnancy not knowing what the sex is. And for others, you don't want to know what the sex is until they're born. And I feel like it may not be the person watching this. I feel like your partner might suggest it and you might get on board with that idea. Now, for many of you, I do feel that you're going to be having twins. I won't say the gender since, I just mentioned not wanting to know the sex. So yeah, I am getting that for a lot of you, you could be having twins. And they could be water babies, so that would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be born under one of those sun signs. I get the sense, this is a really weird message, but I'm getting that for a lot of you, you could be cold a lot while you're pregnant. So you might like to be wrapped up in blankets and stuff. Like when you're sleeping, you might want to be completely wrapped up in a blanket or sleep with big blankets, or even be around the house with blankets wrapped around you. When you're out in public, you might like sweatpants, things that give you a lot of covering because it makes you feel like you're wearing a blanket. Yeah, you're going to want to stay, you're going to feel the need or have this desire to be warm all the time, because I feel like there's a possibility of you being very cold. And even if you're not very cold, I just get the sense like even if you're not cold, you're going to want to wrap yourself up to be really warm. It's something like the warmth. I'm getting like warmth of the womb or something. You might have that feeling of wanting to feel like, you're wrapped, like you're in the womb, like the warmth of a womb or something like that. I'm getting an energy like that. But it's like you want warmth, like you want to be wrapped in warmth, literally, all the time. You might want to cuddle up with your partner, like stick your feet underneath your partner to keep your feet warm, things like that. I get that for many of you in this group. I don't know if this is going to be like a mutual decision, but I am definitely getting on your partner's behalf that they're going to be trying to get you pregnant, or they're going to be trying to get pregnant from you at the time this conception happens. Because I'm getting like this person is your partner is going to be very determined for this pregnancy to happen. So while you're having sex, they might like it could be a mutual decision that you all are purposely trying to have a baby together. But even if it's not a mutual decision, it could even be for some of you, you and your partner have never discussed this, but I get like one day this person is just going to like come in you, or this person is going to like grip you to make you come in them. And that's how the conception is going to come about. I'm not really getting, even if that is the case, like if your partner is the one who was the one that made this pregnancy happen and it wasn't something that you talked about or decided together, I don't get that you're going to be mad about it. Like once it happens, you're going to be like, okay, like I'm not that mad. Not, you're going to be like, I'm not mad. Like you're not going to be mad at all. In fact, I feel like you're going to be really excited about it. And I'm hearing you're gonna go start shopping for the baby immediately. I feel like that's something that the both of you are gonna be really excited about. You and your partner are gonna start looking for baby stuff like as soon as you find out you're pregnant, and you're gonna really love how your partner dotes on you. If you're the pregnant one, or if you're the person who got who is gonna get somebody pregnant, I get the sense that your partner's gonna love how you dote on them. I'm getting somebody to say like I should be pregnant all the time. So yeah, like maybe you're gonna get like extra love and extra affection and attention from your partner that you don't normally get. It's not to say that your partner doesn't dote on you already, but I feel like it's gonna go up several notches. And your partner just gonna be on you like right on right. It's like they're even gonna desire you a lot. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of sex happening in this partnership during the pregnancy. So your partner could get really turned on by you during this pregnancy and just be like all over you, like loving on you, kissing on you, complimenting you, just touching on you. I just get like your partner's gonna have a thing about they're gonna want to feel on you a lot, but you're gonna love that. Your partner might feel that you're the most beautiful thing ever pregnant. Like they might find that you're probably even more beautiful than you've ever been while you're pregnant. I feel like they're going to constantly say that. Like, you're so beautiful, babe. Like, you're the most beautiful pregnant woman I've ever seen in my life. And you're just going to eat that. Like, you're going to eat those compliments up. Again, it goes back. I'm hearing somebody say, like, I should get pregnant all the time, because the way your partner is, you've never seen them like this. This pregnancy brings out another side of your partner that you really enjoy, a side of your partner that makes you know that you're safe with them and that they're going to be an amazing parent to your child or children. I also feel like you're going to be able to get away with so much. Like maybe, if you live with your partner, maybe you had certain responsibilities, and I feel like your partner is going to want to take all those over. So if you, like, for instance, were the person who normally cleans or the person who normally cooks, your partner's like, no, 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 babe, I don't want you on your feet. Like, I'll take care of it. I'll clean the house. I'll cook. Like, I'll do this. I'll do that. Like, they're not going to want you to do anything. So it's going to make you feel, again, very spoiled and like you should have gotten pregnant a long time ago, because they're not going to want you to lift a finger too much. They're not going to want to place much responsibility on you at all, because they just want you to be, I'm hearing, like, as safe as possible. It's not to say that any of these activities will be harmful to the baby, but I feel like your partner might be like extra protective and wanting to make sure that nothing happens at all. Like there's no type of risks involved. So it's like they're wanting you to stay off your feet, or they're wanting you to be as relaxed and stress free as possible during this pregnancy. They're going to make sure that you are. They're not going to stress you out. Even if you have a disagreement, I feel like your partner would just like let you have it, just to make the argument go away, because they don't want you to be stressed. So like literally whatever you want or whatever you say goes. Whatever you want, you have. Because your partner is going to feel like that's the way to keep you happy and stress free, to make sure that the baby or the babies are healthy. So you're going to have an amazing pregnancy journey. You're going to be super spoiled, doted on, complimented, and just pretty much babied the entire way through. You might even be sad when the baby comes, because like the level of attention and affection you were getting is now going to go to the baby. So you're like, man, I miss being pregnant. Like that was the best time of my life. Like this pregnancy may be like you may reflect, like look back on it and regard it as like the best time of your life, which in some cases I'm hearing might even prompt some of you to want to get pregnant again rather quickly because you want to experience that again. Okay, so yeah, that was a cute little reading, group one. We're gonna go ahead and move on to group two. Let me timestamp this here. Oh, hold on. Okay, so for those who chose belly number two, what is your pregnancy journey going to be like? I'm getting confusion. You might be confused in the beginning. I'm sensing some sort of confusion, and I feel like it's at the start of the pregnancy. You might be wondering, hold on a second, let me just tune in a bit more. Okay, the first thing I'm getting is that this pregnancy is not going to be planned on either part. I don't feel like neither of you were trying to get pregnant. And I feel like when it does happen, it could lead to some confusion over maybe how this happened or confusion on what you all want to do with this pregnancy. But I feel that you all have an emotional connection. Like you're going to talk about it. And I feel like you have like really deep feelings for, oh, you know what I'm getting? There's a possibility that you might get pregnant rather quickly into a new relationship with someone. Or if it's not a brand new relationship, it's someone that you are not committed with. So I just get that that's where the confusion is going to come from because, again, neither of you are trying to get pregnant. And I feel that you all are going to both be wondering, like, well, what should we do? Because we just started dating or we're not together like that. But I feel that you're going to have a really in-depth conversation about it. And I feel like you're going to decide to keep it. And I feel that the root of the reason or the actual reason you're going to decide to keep the baby is because you're going to realize that your feelings for each other are a lot deeper than maybe either of you were letting on. Like maybe, if you were just casually messing around and it wasn't serious, like maybe both of you actually started to fall in love and you didn't want to express that because you got so comfortable with the arrangement or you were just afraid of expressing that to the other person, not knowing that they felt the same way. But I feel like this pregnancy is going to bring out that talk, like the honesty, like you're going to be able to put your feelings all out on the table and you're going to see that you both care for each other more deeply, or I'm just getting straight up, like you love each other. You're going to realize that you love each other, that you're in love with each other. And even if it's a brand new relationship, you don't know each other that well, you're going to realize, or you're going to admit to each other that you're already in love. Like I know we haven't really been together long, but I don't know if I kind of want to keep the baby because I kind of love you. And the person is going to say the same thing. Like, I do love you. And I don't really want you to get rid of the baby. And so, yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's the confusion I'm picking up. Like, you're going to be wondering how the hell this happened and what should we do about it? But then you're going to both reach a common ground and say, like, we want to keep this baby because we do love each other. And I'm hearing, and we're going to love this baby. Okay, now what I can say is that this pregnancy is going to deepen this connection. So whatever it was before, it's going to go a lot deeper. Like first you're going to confess your feelings to each other, and then it's going to lead to you all just getting like really committed, like being like super attached even. It's like the further you get into this pregnancy, the more like committed, the more attached and more in love you become with one another. And I feel that you're both going to grow to be very happy with this pregnancy. Like once that talk happens and you're both on board with keeping the baby, I feel like you're both going to be really happy and excited about this baby's arrival. And I just get like this really close, like you're going to be really bonded. you're gonna have like a really deep bond with each other throughout this pregnancy. Even if you weren't that close before, you all could become like best friends. Like you don't really go anywhere without one another, that you talk to each other about everything. I'm getting a message of like the bigger you get, the more free you're gonna feel. So what I'm getting from that, or how that's interpreted, is like the more um like the further along you get into the pregnancy, the more you start to show, the more you're gonna stop feeling on edge about everything, like wondering about the future with this person, what the future is gonna look like. It's like somehow you're gonna grow really confident or very sure about your place in life, your place with this person. I'm also getting like you're gonna start to feel like you have everything. Like the closer you get to delivering this baby, you're gonna start to feel like everything is coming together and life is exactly what it was always meant to be. Again, it's like I'm going back in the beginning. I'm getting like maybe for the first 4 months, you might be a little unsure. Like even after you have the talk, you still might feel like you're on shaky ground and saying like, but I don't really know how everything is going to work out. It could be like maybe you just don't know like the details or how it's going to be for you all to, raise this child together, or like what life is going to look like for you, or how much having this baby is going to change your life specifically, or just change things. And you might be a little uncertain or unsure, or just even a little bit scared. But I get like after you get past the first maybe 4 months, I get like once you start to show, that's it. Before you start to show, I get that you're gonna have all these worries. I don't, it's like worry. I feel like this is within yourself. I don't feel like this is worry that's coming from your partner. I feel like you yourself are going to have a lot of worries and stress over like what it's going to be like when the baby comes, and what your life is going to look like, and whether this person is going to be a good father, whether they're going to stick by your side, like whether you could trust them. It just, you have all these questions floating around in your head. But I feel like when you actually start to show, things are going to change. Now this could be because in the beginning, it could be that your partner is not, you may feel that they're not as invested. It's not to say they've made a decision, they made a conscious decision with you to have this baby. But I get like maybe they're not like around that often, or maybe you were expecting them to, I just get like something you were just, I feel like they're kind of going about life in a way that the baby is like, the pregnancy isn't happening until you start to show. Because I feel like when you start to show, it becomes very real for them, and they're just like, oh shit, okay, so now we got to really start to get stuff together. So yeah, that's really it. I feel like your partner might be in the beginning, before you start to show, like they might be going about life as normal, like working normally, treating you like normal, like you're dating. But they may not even really talk too much about the baby in the beginning of the pregnancy before you start showing. Like after you have that talk, they may not really mention the baby again until you start to show. But I feel like when you start to show, it's like a reminder to this person, like, oh shit, we're really about to have a baby. And I feel like when that happens, you're going to become a lot more confident in the relationship. You're in your place with this person, about what your future is going to be like as a family, things like that. I also get like you're going to be very sexy during your pregnancy, at least to your partner. No, I don't feel like it's just to your partner. I feel like you're going to be very sexy, period. So you might have people like hitting on you while you're pregnant because you're just that fine. I feel like it's something about like your body, your skin, your hair, everything. Like you're just gonna be a bad pregnant chick. And I feel like it's going to like attract a lot of attention to the point that it may worry your partner a little bit. And I feel like this is gonna start to happen before you even start to show. Like the pregnancy hormones is going to change your look and somehow like make you even like more sexy, and it's going to people are going to start to really become attracted to you, and maybe even, you know, try to get with you, make passes at you. And I feel like it's going to start to worry your partner and feeling like although you're carrying their baby, they're gonna have this worry like, damn, somebody might still about to steal my chick, you know, like that kind of feeling. So I feel like they're gonna be a little bit on the edge, and I'm hearing questioning you. They could be questioning you a lot about like your whereabouts. Like if you're not together, like if they're somewhere else and you're somewhere else, I feel like they might be calling you a lot and just seeing like where you are, what you're up to, what you're doing, like calling you a lot more, just to make sure you're not out cheating or something like that. I just feel like they have those kind of, oh, you know what? When I was mentioning earlier, the uncertainty, that may be where it's coming from. Your partner might be feeling insecure because they see, they know how attractive you are, but because obviously they got with you, but when they start to see other people like commenting on it and trying to really like push up on you. And I feel like some of these people who are gonna be hitting on you, like they know you're pregnant. Like they're gonna like, you're gonna tell them, they're like, I don't care, I raised the baby like my own. Like they're gonna really be trying to get with you in a serious way. If it's not a lot of people, I feel like it's at least one or two people who are seriously going to be trying to push up on you while you're pregnant, in the very beginning of your pregnancy, especially. And I feel like your partner might be threatened by it, and they might be questioning you, and it might be leading to somewhat like arguments or something, because it's like they have this concern, it's like they have this question on whether or not they could trust you. So that could be the uncertainty that I was picking up earlier, like in the beginning of the pregnancy. But when you start to show, I feel like all that worry is going to start to melt away, and you're going to both grow a lot more confident in your relationship, where it stands, the fact that you're with each other. Yeah, I'm hearing like in their face. So somebody is like going to be trying to push up on you, or some people are going to be trying to push up on you in your partner's face. Like they're going to be aware of these people trying to get at you. And they're like, what the hell? Like, you see me standing here. Like, why are you even. Yeah, your partner might be really jealous because of the attention you're getting during your pregnancy, especially during the first trimester or so. And I feel like you're going to constantly have to reassure them and say like, okay, you know what I'm getting? You might be a little too friendly with these people who are trying to get at you, or at least your partner might feel that you are. So they're like, you know what? I just like, they're like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking. And I'm like, you know what, but you're just a little bit too friendly, and it's making me feel like you want to get with this person. Like, do you want them or do you want me? I'm just getting some energy like that. It could even be people fighting over you. Your partner could be fighting with somebody over you while you're pregnant. And And I'm getting like someone is making a big offer. Yes, it's one person in particular for most of you that's really going to try to pursue you heavily during this pregnancy. And I feel like they're going to be making big offers to you. They're going to be coming hard at you, trying to get you away from your person. Again, they don't give a damn if you're pregnant. They're on board to raise the baby as theirs. But you're going to have to turn this person down, and or at least you're gonna choose to turn this person down because you really do love your partner. I'm getting that. But I do feel that you're gonna like the attention from the other person or the other people, so you might flirt a little bit. But I feel like it's going to worry your partner, and so you're gonna have a talk about that and ease this person's mind, and maybe cut off communication completely with this other person to put your partner's mind at ease. And again, once you get further along in the pregnancy, I feel like whatever issues you had, they're gonna go away because you're gonna uh, be just more in tune. Like you're gonna be more sure of, you know what it is. It's because you're new. Because this is either a new relationship or a relationship that, or two people who have not been committed, they've just been kind of messing around all this time and just got pregnant and now they're doing the relationship thing. I feel like the problem is that you don't really know each other. And with that, it's like you love each other, but you don't really know each other. So you don't really know each other's do's and don'ts, like the boundaries that you have, like maybe things you're used to doing that is not okay with this person. It bugs the hell out of them, and vice versa. And so I feel like you're gonna have several talks and just say like go over like what's acceptable versus what is not acceptable, like what bothers each other, and how you should conduct yourselves in this relationship, and just overall like how you should be in the relationship with each other. And once you get through, and I feel like it might take a few months or so for you to truly like talk about all of this and really get like a true understanding of each other so that you can have a solid relationship. So by the time that happens, you could be about 4 or 5 months or so. And then and only then will you start to feel more secure and like, okay, we're doing this because you understand each other now. So that's it. It's like the problem is it's like you're pregnant and you're getting to know each other at the same time. So you're gonna have to figure each other out. Figure out you have to figure out where you are, like what this relationship is and how everything's going to pan out. And then on top of that, you're preparing for a baby. So it's like extra stress compared to a couple who, was planning for a baby, or a couple who already had that type of commitment or been together for a while and got pregnant. Like you all have two things going on at once, and it's causing you all to work a lot harder, like double time, because you're getting to know each other at the same time of preparing for this baby. So yeah, it's just, I feel like it's just gonna be some confusion. That could be it, what I was picking up too. That could also lead to the confusion of just not really knowing what you should be doing, how you should be conducting yourselves, like what's acceptable versus what's not acceptable, and like this outside temptation coming in, from this other person or these other people. So yeah, all that is going to have to be ironed out, and then you could really just enjoy each other and prepare for this baby. So that might not be happening. The point where you can truly enjoy each other in the pregnancy might not be happening until about the second trimester. And I feel like you might be entertaining, not like on a serious level, but you might be flirting with these people who are making offers to you during the first trimester. Because I'm getting like something about you feel like your partner is not like as emotionally available as you would like them to be, being that you have a baby on the way. So I feel like this other person might be filling that void. And so that could be like the talk, like the one of the big talks you have with you expressing like, I need more from you. I need you to be more emotionally available. Because maybe this person is just used to being like more distant or something. Like that's just their personality. But then they're going to realize that you need more attention, like more, they need to be more emotionally available for you, or it makes you feel like, you know, it makes you want to seek it out elsewhere. Like you could just tell them that and they're like, you know what, I get it. And like, that's the only reason you could say like, that's the only reason I was entertaining this person or even flirting with them, because they were they were there for me. Like they were, they were more emotionally open and available to me than you were. Like you were distant or you weren't here. And they're gonna be like, I'm sorry, baby. Like I'm gonna try to be better. I'm gonna be better. Like I just feel like it's gonna be a talk like that. And then they're gonna say, but this bothers me. Like I don't want anybody to feel like they can just be with my woman like that. So I just appreciate it if you don't flirt with people like that. Like I know you didn't do anything, but I just don't want this person to get the wrong idea, because it really makes me feel a way that they even think they have a chance with you. So you two are gonna have to get on the same page with that. This is an interesting group. Yeah, I feel like the closer you get to about 5, 6 months into the pregnancy, you're really gonna start to get things together, so that you prepare for the baby to come. This is not just getting baby stuff. I'm getting like you're preparing for a life together. Like you're probably going to be you, your partner, and probably you two are going to be working extra hard to get the money up. It's good like you're going to be trying to make more money to prepare for this life for the baby. It's like you're preparing life for this child to come into because you don't want, I'm hearing you don't want this child to know struggle. So if you were like, just kind of getting by paycheck to paycheck, you all are going to be putting in extra work during the time that you're pregnant or your partner is in order to make sure that the baby not only has everything they need, but like the baby has a better life. And it's good, like maybe you all have a thing about that. Like you want to give your children a better life than what either of you had. And I feel like when you see, I'm getting more so that it's going to be your partner. I feel like your partner is going to be busting their ass to make sure that they provide a good life for you and your child together. And I feel like when you see them doing this, when you see everything they're doing to prepare for the baby, I feel like it's going to make you fall like even deeper in love with them because it's going to make you see. Maybe that was a question you had on like what kind of father they were going to be. This is going to like completely erase that. Like that's going to answer the question for you. You're going to be really happy and say like, okay, they're going to be a great father. I chose the right person. I'm happy we're doing this together. And again, just the way they provide is going to make you fall deeper in love with them. And I feel like you're going to have abundance together. So, yeah, this person is like working very hard to create abundance for your family. And I just get like that really is going to send you over the edge with your emotions in a good way, of course, because you're going to see how hard they work for you. Okay, so that was group 2. We're going to move on to group 3. So for those of you, oh, hold on, let me timestamp here. Okay, so for those who chose belly number 3, what is your pregnancy journey going to be like? I get that this group, immediately I'm getting that you're going to splurge. I feel like you're going to spoil your baby before this baby even gets here. I feel like you're going to want the latest of everything, like the latest, gadgets and toys and clothing. I feel like I'm hearing dream come true. So for somebody in this relationship, it's like a dream come true for you to be having this baby. So that's why you're going all out. Like the minute you find out you're pregnant, you're just thinking of like all the stuff you want to buy this baby. And I feel like you're going to be splurging left and right. I'm hearing preparing for this moment. So yeah, this is a dream come true for somebody. Somebody's been preparing for this moment for a very long time. I do get that in this group, I am getting financial stability. Because I almost feel like money is not a thing to this group when it comes to like they spare no expense for their coming child. They want this child to come in the world knowing they're loved, knowing that they don't have to want for anything. They want this child to look good all the time. So yeah, they want this child to be decked out in the latest. Like this person is like, I've been waiting for this. I'm ready for this. I'm gonna give this child. They're gonna spoil. Like this group is gonna spoil their child before their child even gets here. Okay, I am picking up. Hmm. Okay, for some of you, not all of you, I'm seeing here that some of you may be going to a fertility specialist to get pregnant. So you might be doing in vitro, or some of you might even be going to like a sperm bank or something like that. I get like that's not for all of you, but I'm getting that somebody in this group I'm picking up fertility specialists, fertility treatments, and then it's going to work. It's going to take. For others of you, I'm getting that hold on a second. Just let me tune in a bit more here. Okay, if you're not doing fertility treatments or seeing some kind of fertility specialist, I get that others of you, you've been trying to get pregnant like the old fashioned way, and then it's gonna finally hit. So I feel like your partner I almost get like your poor partner might be exhausted with all the work you're making them put in to make this baby. Like you might be timing, you know, you might be watching when you're ovulating and like okay, it might be setting the alarms and stuff like okay, we need to get it on, we need to get it on right now because I'm ovulating and this is peak time for me to get pregnant. I feel like you're gonna be doing that for a while before you get pregnant, so when it finally happens your partner's gonna feel a sense of relief, like finally I don't have to be working my back so hard trying to make this happen. It's finally here so I could just, have regular sex now, when we're in the mood and not to just make this baby. Be careful though. I'm getting that you don't I'm getting some kind of warning here that you don't drive your partner crazy. When you get pregnant, don't be like a momzilla and like be very demanding. Like just be mindful of your partner's feelings because I get like somebody could be barking orders like I'm getting like somebody's partner could be named Sam, go get me the ice cream, Sam. And just like they're constantly screaming at their partner and saying like, I'm pregnant, what do you think I'm supposed to do, why isn't this done, I'm pregnant, I'm carrying the baby and you would think that you're carrying the baby. It's like I'm getting that somebody could be screaming on their partner a lot and they're constantly bringing up the fact that they're the pregnant one so that their partner should be doing everything for them. It's like they're demanding that their partner spoils them. So the warning here is like don't do that because I feel like it's going to suck the joy out of the moment for your partner, and then it's going to be like the whole pregnancy is going to feel like a burden to them rather than the joyful experience it's meant to be. It's great that you're pregnant, but just keep in mind that you're not the only person who ever had a baby. So, it's a special moment, but it's also been a special moment for several other people and several other people at the same time as you. So just yeah, just be kind to your partner. That's what I'm getting there. And I know that hormones could play a role in your attitude sometimes, but just try to check it. Like if you find yourself about to go off about something simple, just kind of like double, triple check with your thoughts and say, is this the appropriate reaction to this? Maybe that's a little bit extreme. Maybe I should scale it back. Like if you know that you're starting to have those impulsive behaviors that are just raging and stuff, like just kind of check with yourself and try to dial it back. Because you know what? If you do that, if you get very demanding with your partner and constantly screaming on them, they might start to spend more and more time away from you, and you might start to feel very alone during this pregnancy. Even if you're married, they could be sleeping outside of the house, like coming home very late because they don't want to face you, they don't want to hear your mouth, they don't want to deal with you. And you don't want that. You want your partner to feel as included with this experience and be happy about it and truly enjoy it, like rub on your belly, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm getting. There's a warning here just to be mindful of how you treat your partner so that you can truly enjoy this experience together. Otherwise, you could find yourself abandoned during your pregnancy or feeling abandoned during the pregnancy. And I know nobody wants that. Just give me a moment, guys. I feel like this group, I'm getting like a very beautiful nursery. Like you're gonna have everything decked out for your child because again, this is a dream come true. And I just get like you. Some of you might even hire like interior designers for to do the baby's nursery, or maybe you're gonna do it yourself because you always envision what the nursery is gonna look like. Some of you could have like a farm theme I'm picking up in this nursery, or like a lot of greens, yellows, gold, something like that. For others, like I'm not getting pink, but it's like in the pink family, like a fuchsia maybe, like a orangish color for some of you. Yeah, I'm hearing passion project. So for many of you, this is something you're going to do. Even if you do hire somebody, I feel like you're going to be very involved with the process from beginning to end. You're going to work along with that designer to make sure that everything is picture perfect for this child. And it's going to be a passion project for you because, again, this is something you've been wanting for a very long time. And it's finally here. And you're going to spare no expense on this child at all. Now, if you do heed the warning and you're kind to your partner, I feel that your partner is going to rub your feet. They're going to give you massages. Like, they're going to be very doting and make sure that you're comfortable. I'm hearing that you're well fed. Like, they're going to go out in the middle of the night and get all your cravings. Just don't be demanding with it. Just, be sweet. Be sweet, and I feel like your partner will give you anything you want and more because they're just as excited about this as you. They just don't want to feel like, like they're your servant in a demeaning way, Because at the end of the day, you're all going to be a family. Yes, you're carrying the baby, but this person is also this child's parent, and you want them to be able to indulge in the joy of it as much as you are. But yeah, again, I'm just getting overall with this group, you're going to spare no expense on this child. They're going to be very spoiled before they even get here, and they're going to have a very beautiful nursery that's going to turn into a very beautiful room when the child ages out of the crib, bassinet, whatever it is you plan to have your child sleeping in. I'm also hearing co-sleeping. So you all might have a nursery, but the baby might not sleep in the nursery very much. You might have them co-sleep with you, like on the side of the bed in the bassinet, because you're just so in love with your child that you don't really want to spend too much time, like too many minutes away from them. Have them away from your side for too long. So it's like the nursery might even be there for decoration while you have the baby in your room with you and your partner, sleeping most of the time. Okay, so that's about all I have for you all for this pick a card reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't miss any future updates. If you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and I will be back with my readings, lovelies. Bye.